Hey guys, welcome back to our video, and today we have another episode of the Monster Truck Evolution series. Now today we have Bounty Hunter, so we're going to have this one once again, another part 1, part 2 video. There's about 18 trucks, 18 versions of Bounty Hunter, so I had to kind of split it up into 2 parts, so that's why we got a part 1 and part 2. So without any further ado, let's get right into the video. So here's the first Bounty Hunter. This is a pickup truck. If you guys didn't know, Bounty Hunter did actually start as a pickup truck. A lot of people probably thought it started up as a SUV because Bounty Hunter is known to be a SUV body monster truck. I do feel like this one's kind of like a, I don't know. This was a truck that ran like 1990, I believe, or like the early 90s. So it's kind of a little plain looking. It doesn't even look like anything what it looks like nowadays. The truck has definitely changed its whole entire like paint scheme, its whole design. It's not nothing like what it did look. And the weird thing is that this truck actually changed the next year or whatever, like the next couple years later. It changed it to the first ever paint scheme Bounty Hunter that we know of, which it looks drastically different, which I'm going to show you guys right now. So here's the old one and here's the new one. It looks so different from the new one. And this is what Bounty Hunter looked like in 2001 or 2, I believe. This is when it debuted, the paint scheme, and this is what it looked like. It had wanted, like little looking wanted tickets on the back. It had the Bounty Hunter logo, which looks kind of cool. It's like an old Bounty Hunter logo. It had the I don't know what it's called, but like the mascot on the side. It has the normal sponsors and everything that Bounty Hunter's always had. And then it has like the 2 flags at the back, and then it has just like the normal dark blue paint scheme, dark blue paint that Bounty Hunter is used to. So this truck didn't really, I mean, the truck was pretty popular back then. He did win, I believe, a racing championship. 2 racing championships, or no, he won a freestyle championship in this truck, or one of these earlier trucks I'm going to show you guys soon. And then, of course, he won the freestyle championship, which you guys know of a couple years ago, like 2 years ago. So this is the first ever Bounty Hunter that we know of that was in Monster Jam, because the one I just showed you before this was like in a like a really early stage of Monster Jam, like the ninth, like I don't know how to explain it. It's just this Bounty Hunter is the first one. Basically, that's all I'm gonna say for this truck. It's the first Bounty Hunter that we know of that looks like Bounty Hunter, if I word that correctly. Now here's the next one. I really just said way too much for that one, but now here's the next Bounty Hunter. This one did change quite a lot. This one's actually kind of where Bounty Hunter kind of stayed with this type of design, where it had like the back half of the truck was black, and then the rest was just a different color all the time. So this is the first time he did this, which he had the back half being black, and then it fades into like a blue color, like a really dark kind of, like, not dark blue, but like a light dark blue, kind of like it's sort of in the middle. It had the normal Bounty Hunter character. The logo stayed the same, same sponsors. It just switched a couple more sponsors out, changed the sponsors, added the Hot Rod Association sponsor. The body style looks actually pretty, like, normal, I would guess, for an SUV. I don't really know how to put it, but this isn't really too special of Bounty Hunter. And then the next Bounty Hunter is basically a lot different. This one has the same blue color, same character, same name, but he added like a little bit of like a gray and black sort of, like, I don't know what to call it, but like it's like a weird design on the bottom. He added like a big stripe of like black of gray, and had a little black, like, I don't know what to call it, like black I don't know what to call it. It's a different paint scheme overall. He did change the look. Bounty Hunter also never really changed like the motor or anything, so the motor kind of stayed the same forever. There wasn't really too much to it for Bounty Hunter. I feel like Bounty Hunter was always like the same old truck that we all know. Yeah, it's not really that memorable of a design because Bounty Hunter never really changed. But not only did he also run this SUV body, but a lot of people know that, like I just said, he ran a pickup truck. So he returned to the pickup truck around this time, and this is what it looked like. It basically had the same paint scheme as the SUV, but kind of like shrunken and cut down to where it fits on a pickup truck body. You guys can see this is the Harper Outlaw chassis, actually, if you guys didn't know, a front engine as well. If you guys don't know what the Outlaw truck is from Mike Harper, this was a pretty popular truck back then in Monster Jam, like 2012 or so, and yeah, Jimmy Creighton did decide to put his bounty hunter on a pickup truck once again, after many years not having it on there, and also putting it on a different like chassis overall. I don't really know who drove this. I'm pretty sure it wasn't Jimmy Creighton because I don't think he doesn't has ever driven a front engine. But this is basically what Bounty Hunter looked like for the pickup truck stage of the newer pickup truck, as I would call it. And then he returned back to this SUV design and casting. Of course, he did add a couple more different sponsors and stuff because Jimmy Creighton did have different paint schemes. He also added different sponsors, so it all depended on like what sponsors he was working with at the time. Of course, this one I don't really know what sponsor that is. With the pink ribbon, or maybe there was just like a memorial. I have no clue, but this bounty hunter again, this is basically the same one that I showed you guys like 2 photos ago. Yeah, like I said, Bounty Hunter doesn't really change the paint scheme, so this is what it did run at World Finals, one of the years, I guess. And now we're going to move on to the next Bounty Hunter, which this one is a lot different, kind of. I mean, it looks the same, but it is different in a way. Yeah, I don't really know what to say for this Bounty Hunter. I'm just going to try and cut this one out for now because this Bounty Hunter is now just like basically the same. Doesn't really look that different, so we're going to move on to the next bounty hunter right now. And here's the last bounty hunter, guys. This is the one for 2013 and 2014-ish. And he did run this one for a while longer, and then of course switched to a lot of paint schemes, which I will show you guys in the next episode, well, part 2 of this episode. So hopefully you all enjoyed this episode, episode 11, I believe this is. So yeah, let me know what other trucks you want to see in episode 12 and over. I'll hopefully try and do all the other trucks on Team 2 Extreme, and hope you all enjoyed. Like and subscribe. More videos coming soon. And this is Monster Jam Firestorm signing out. Have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.